A habit, a necessity, or an addiction. Call it what you want. Truth is, we can't get enough of our phones. But study after study shows that they are bad for us, for our sleep, our attention spans, our health, and even our privacy. Which is why some people are trying to disconnect from their smartphones by using Dumbphones. These are basic handsets or feature phones. They have very limited functionality, and now they are getting slightly smarter to meet their rising demand. Our next report tells you how.
Using social networking sites, taking an addictive substance. Do you know what's common between the two? They both light up the same part of the brain, according to researchers at Harvard University. Simply put, social media and smartphones are useful, but they can quickly become an obsession. And study after study shows why this is bad for us. It negatively impacts our sleep, mental performance, and mental health. Even when we are not using them, if we are in the same room as our smartphones, it still affects our brains. But for some people, when life gives them a smartphone addiction, they simply say, "Hold my dumb phone." In order to disconnect from their smartphones, over the past few years, many have been turning to what's being called dumbphones. Think of them as the pre-smartphone. These are basic handsets, often called feature phones or brick phones, and they come with limited functionality. They can make and receive calls, send text messages, and if you are lucky, take pictures. At least that has been the case until now. But given the social media trends like #BringBackFlipPhones and the protest movement like smartphone-free childhood, dumb phones have become all the hype. Last year, around 15% of handsets sold globally were feature phones. That's nearly 210 million devices, valued at more than $3 billion. So now the market is bubbling. Investment in dumb phones is rising. Companies are scrambling to meet the rising demand. And ironically, they are making dumb phones a bit smarter. Take the Swiss company Palki, for instance. It designs minimalistic feature phones, capable of calls and text with a calendar, an alarm, and the ability to pair with smartphones to share files. If this sounds too basic, there is still light at the end of the tunnel. This firm makes sleek feature phones that come with fingerprint ID and 5G connectivity. It also uses grayscale, which according to research reduces screen time. But just because a phone is dumb doesn't mean that it is cheap. After all, these phones are built on a smaller scale, unlike Apple or Samsung. So dumb phone customers end up paying a premium, anywhere between $300 to $700. But now, some niche players are entering the market. They are trying to offer the same features at a lower cost, like Finland's HMD Global. It took over Nokia in 2016 and started reviving the classic brick models. Then, it started feeding into trends. Like in 2024, when HMD launched the Barbie-branded phone after the Barbie movie's craze. So companies are cleverly jumping on the dumb phone trend. The switch may not be for all users. After all, we depend on our phones for the simplest of tasks. But having the world at our fingertips comes at a cost. It is called the attention economy, where every free app, every social media platform, every browser takes our time and attention, mines our data, and makes money off of it. So if it is feasible for you, a dumb phone downgrade could be the upgrade you need. After all, we may have bought our smartphones to feel smarter. Yet here we are, asking them to remind us to drink water. So maybe it's time to dial down the distractions and let a dumb phone ring in some peace of mind.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaijmo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
4兆ドル以上も
Portuguese,
por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.